So recently I spoke with a team someone from National Film Authority and someone who exhibits movies.
Okay.
And I say that, how come, so you watch a movie from the US and probably everybody's using the same phone, either from the same brand, the laptops are from the same brand. In Ghana, I've only seen that in a few movies. How do we try to marry these things so that even before we start making money from the platforms, we are still getting some money that will keep body and soul together?
For us here in Ghana, I would say it starts with the story itself. It starts with the story. Sometimes you can get the A-list actors, but the story sucks. It's not really interesting. And sometimes you can even have a boring story, but the people you bring on board to execute it will bring a lot of life into it. This table I'm about to shake. But
You shake it, you hold a leg.
You will just the leg.
I'm holding one leg already.
Yeah, so with us, I think the issue is greed, selfishness. There was this other thing, I've forgotten, but mostly greed and selfishness.
Yeah,
the person is too much. For example, if you take a movie like Home Alone, you see, I'm going to use that as an example. It was shot, I don't know, was it in the 90s or when?
Yes,
do you remember?
when we watched them when we were kids.
Up till now, in Christmas, you still yearn to watch that
Home Alone. Yeah,
to get that
every Christmas it's shown on GTV.
My goodness, and every time you watch it too, it feels nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice movie. And it was not shot by only one person. Over there, they can get only one person just to be monitoring the sound, to monitor only the sound. Another person's job is to specifically monitor the light. Another person's job is to just direct. So when the movie is over and you see the movie credits coming up, you can see about 10 people's name under director, assistant director, second assistant to the assistant director. And you will see about 3 production houses coming together to produce a particular movie. They don't mind collaborating. But over here, it's one person who wants to be the main character, be the producer, be the director, be the editor. One person wants to do everything. And they want to say, I am the one who was able to do this. Imagine, I don't want to mention any production houses' name, but imagine those about 2 or 3 production houses here in Ghana would come together to produce a movie. It really, really go a long way. Yeah. The person is too much. Selfishness and greed. That's what is killing us right from everywhere. I mean, it goes through every department. Politics, church, school, the corporate world, the movie industry. It's like that. It's like that.
I copy what you said, because even for us, in this small space that we are in, when we have an audio gig, there's someone who is an audio expert who handles. So anytime we have voice over gigs, there's someone who handles that and is able to deal with the voice as well. When it has to do with photography, people are specialized in editing pictures. When it comes to video, the people specialize in that. So you don't have one person trying to do everything. My worry, however, is if you try to put people on now, the moment they get like 10K views or 10K followers, you who put them on, you have to struggle to even have them be on your set. I don't know if you've seen that. So maybe our brand can probably take 5 or 10 people, say, okay, let's produce this series or this number of short skits. And then you put these people on for a while. After a while, when they think that they are there, to even come and be on your own set is wahala. So you see that you, the producer, you want to help people, but you're also scared that the Ghanaian, as we are, when they get to that particular point, they will leave you. They will
leave you. Okay, so it also depends on how you as the producer, how entitled you feel like, because you give them the platform.
Yeah.
You are entitled to them. You should still see them as artists. You should still see them as they are working. So even if you are calling them on your set,
so I'm pay
sure
them.
You pay them. But maybe I'm sure because they have that rapport with you, they still remember you did them that good or that favor. So if they are charging 1,500 outside, because of the rapport they have with you, they might do 1,000.
Okay.
It comes from mutual respect. If you're always rubbing it in the person's face,
I made you.
That entitlement, that is another issue when it comes to our producers. Yeah. they'll be going about telling people that, oh, this guy made it, but the person, fine, you brought the person on board, but the person also
had to put in effort,
make sure they worked on their craft. So I think if that one is kept out, it will be fine.